just sit down with the person that hurt you one more time and they finally explain everything, somehow your heart would magically just feel better. I know it. You're probably thinking that. You probably want to do that, right? Have that last conversation. But let me tell you a bit of truth. Closure is one of the biggest traps people fall into after they get hurt. Closure. Why? Because the truth is the person that confused you is usually the same person you're asking to clear it up. The person that lied to you is the one that you're hoping will finally tell you the truth. The person that disrespected you is the one that you're asking to give you peace. And think about how backwards that is. You're asking the same source of chaos to suddenly become the source of clarity. Does that make sense? And that's why so many people stay stuck these years. So many people for years and years and years. They keep replaying the old conversations in their head. They keep rereading the old messages. They keep wondering what they did wrong. They keep imagining, some moment where the person finally comes into their life and they explain everything and they admit everything, right? But life does not work like that. A lot of times the chapter just ends without explanation. And I know that's uncomfortable because human beings want answers like we do. We want the story to make sense. We want to understand why somebody said they loved us and they started treating us like we didn't matter. But here's the truth that a lot of people don't want to accept. Like, you don't want to accept it, but it's the truth. Sometimes the only closure that you're going to get is the way that they treated you. That was the explanation. The way they moved, the way they switched up, the way they disappeared, the way they disrespected you. That was the answer that you're looking for. We just don't like accepting it because it hurts our pride, you know what I'm saying? We want something deeper, something poetic, something that makes it all make sense. But a lot of times the truth is simple. Some people are not who they presented themselves to be. Some people only knew how to love you temporarily. Some people liked the idea of you, but weren't ready for the responsibility of it. Simple. And the longer you keep digging for some magical explanation, the longer you stay buried in that situation. It's like standing in a graveyard of what ifs, and what if I said this, and what if I did that, what if I tried harder, and what if I stayed quieter, what if I forgave faster, what if I was a little bit more patient. But I need you to listen to me carefully. Your life cannot move forward if your mind keeps living in a moment that's already over. It can't do it. That's why some people haven't, emotionally left relationships that ended 3 years ago. They haven't emotionally left. The relationship ended physically, but mentally they're still there every single day asking questions that nobody is going to answer. Nobody's going to answer that. And at some